What's going on, F5 squad? Scott7 here for London Plays Guild. I am your guild master, and of course today I'm joined by Peter. I'm going to hit F5 so you can actually see the cards that we're talking about today. Oh, it is green. You're right. You're right. Okay, cool. We're going to be... Well, I'm sorry. Okay, Peter. So what we're going to do is we're going to run down the leaders, and I'm assuming some maybe key parts of their engine. But first, before we start, we need to mention UniX DBS. He's one of the best content creators out there. He's a really good dude. He's also just past 700 subscribers. So go over to his channel, subscribe, and while you're in the description checking out his channel, you can check out our website, which now has product on it, some of the cheapest around, so please go and check that out. And also, if you are interested in playing in a webcam event for only £5 this weekend, you can participate, and the top 4 will earn prizes for the PPG 5K. Participation, not prizes. Without further ado, Peter, give us the spiel. Let's get into these leaders. I'm excited.
DBSCG fans. Well, it's afternoon for us, but let it go. We are back with another week of card reveals. This week will be green and yellow, so everyone called it, and they're leaving the black for the last.
That makes sense.
Start off with 2 new green leader cards, one which we have seen and I'm already excited about, but I'm not the only one. King Cold and Chilled reign supreme over the Saiyans. It's up to you to decide.
I choose Bardock.
What do you think of these cards, and come back for more? I mean, it's King Cold BR versus King Vegeta BR and Bardock versus Chilled, right?
I respect it. I like how it's in different colours. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. Spicing it up. It's not just...
I still think we're going to get multicolored binding them together somehow.
Probably right, King Vegeta's lineage. So let's start with King Cold, Peter. The one that I hilariously... hilariously butchered in my reaction to the trailer where I totally misread it. So King Cold.
When activating the field skill of a green extra card with an original energy cost of 2 from your hand, you reduce the card's energy cost by 1, so it's not 2 or more, it's not 2 or less, it needs to be exactly 2. And it doesn't reduce the specified cost, so if we have a field with 2 specified green, it doesn't reduce its cost. When it's placed in your leader area, you activate King Cold's Dynasty, which is the main card for the deck, which lets you have as many of the green fields as you want, but 1 of each.
Definitely don't add it to hand. As I was so adamant. So adamant. Well, we're good. It's one of those days. And then when you activate a green extra card with an original cost of 2 and the field skill, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand and draw 1 card.
You know what I want to see?
Go on.
A field card that's counter attack.
Oh, that'd be interesting. That would be really interesting.
All counter attack.
Yeah. And then your awaken is at 4 or less life. You switch up to 2 energy to active and flip it over. It feels weird that we don't have an alt awaken on this. Like, we've seen so many alt awakens in this set already. So run us through.
There is some cards that let you self-awaken even if your opponent is starving you.
Yeah.
So
Run us through this second side, or the awaken side.
It reduces the cost of your field cards. Auto stays exactly the same as well. Once per turn you draw a card when you activate an extra card with cost of 2. Original cost of 2. And activate battle. Once per turn, choose 1 green extra card with energy cost of 2 and the field skill in your battle area. Place it in its owner's drop area. This card gets 10,000 power for the battle. So you can actually do something about those fields. It's once per turn, but you can still do something about those fields. They're not dead cards, and then the next turn you can just drop another field. They are 1 cost 10k, but they have a skill when they're played, and they have a skill when they're sent to the drop by your own skills. So we are expecting more cards to actually sacrifice your own fields to get those effects back.
Yeah, definitely. So really interesting leader, something quite unique. Really excited to see where this goes. Let's move over to Chilled.
So Chilled is very interesting, and I feel this is something that this deck kinda needed, because that gives it a theme, right? So all of your Chilled's army tokens gain the following effect. Permanent. This card gains Chilled's army. Which means that they're not skillless anymore for starters. And they can be interacted with.
Oh, yeah.
Require you to say Chilled's army token. You can choose your battle card that's Chilled's army.
That's true.
That trait. That's very important.
Oh, that's actually huge.
Yeah. When this card attacks, add up to 1 card from your life to your
Makes
They
sense.
don't have combo power, they just 10k attack.
Yep.
And when your life is 3 or less, you may draw 2 cards, switch one revenge into active mode. This is interesting because normally when we've seen something like this, it's been on the leader like Reboot Gohan
Yeah.
or on Sin Shenron, which had alternative awaken.
Mhm. Yeah.
While having the unison. So it's really interesting to see it here. Draw 2 cards, 1 energy back. So we assume that there's going to be like cards from hand that activate cheaply to boost your tokens.
Possibly.
Small tokens.
Interesting. And then we have Chill the Pillager. Permanent. All of your Chilled Army tokens gain the following effect. Permanent. This card gains Chilled Army. When this card...
Like a radio.
Oh! Oh, that's what Chilled reminds me of. I don't know why. That's where I'm going with it. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, then play a Chilled Army token with 10k power. Standard. Activate main. Once per turn, pay 1 green. Choose up to 2 of your Chilled Army cards. They get 5k and Revenge until the end of your opponent's next turn. Seeing Revenge come back, that's kind of interesting, Peter.
Interesting. That explains a lot on the latest rule change.
Okay. Okay.
So for people who are not following up with that, there was a last Friday there was a change in the manual that specified that only battle cards and unison cards can activate Revenge. Because the way this card is phrased, he can give himself revenge.
Right. That makes sense. Okay.
Can you imagine a leader with revenge?
Oh, I'm swinging with my boss monster. Okay. Die.
But at the same time, I do expect a unison that's going to have a permanent that it gains a trait of shield damage.
Probably right. So let's go over to Cooler. Effortless Strike, our first SR for green.
Before we read the card, do you think this is for shield or King Cold?
Is that what we're going to play? I think it's going to be for King Cold, right? It's his son. It's his son. So 4 drop, 1 specified green, 0/5 combo, 15k power. Counterplay. Play this card. And if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it's placed in the owner's drop area. So dormant? No, not dormant. Preemptive, thank you. That's the one I was thinking of. Permanent. During your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each green extra. Oh, wow.
This doesn't check for the field cards, it just checks for green extra cards. The dormant potential, preemptive strike, shocking death balls, slumber strikes.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's tons that can.
This also really
Any
hindered.
leader.
This is also funny against, like, if you're playing against Tails, this is already a free drop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
It's in your battle area.
battle area.
Yeah.
So there is tons of usage for this in any green deck. So it's very generic green card.
And then it has the auto off. When this card is played, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, they choose 1 card in their hand to discard it. That's fair.
I think that's going to come up more often than you would think.
No, I agree. I think that's a really good thing to have.
You're getting 2 cards for 1 here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you stop them from playing a card, and then your opponent discards the card. On top of that, if the card is being played with a cost more than 4, you can still activate this counterplay because it's not a requirement of opponent's battle card to have cost 4 or less.
Exactly. So there we go. Next up, we have Son Goku. Allies in the Heart. Peter, you could take this one.
I'm surprised to see Son Goku here. It's a 2-drop, 2 specified green, 10k power deflect. You can crit 1 of your life, and when you play this card from your hand, you play up to 1 green Krillin with.
Oh! Oh, yes. I love this. I love this. Okay.
Make all of your Krillins 2 drops, you can tutor the one you want.
Yep.
You don't need to play the 1-drop Gohan anymore.
No. That's awesome.
Auto, 2 green. When one of your green Krillin cards with cost 4 is KO'd, play up to 1 mono green Goku card with energy cost of 5 from your deck or drop area on top of this card with its skill negated for the turn.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So you can tutor that Goku,
Yeah.
and on top of that, still activate that Goku from hand.
Yeah.
Or is it unique?
No. I don't think so.
Might be unique. Because I
Yeah.
know you can't activate 2 of them at once.
This, do you know what? Can you, is the not the SR, yeah, the SR from Draft Box 3. That's a 5-drop, the Dragon Fist one, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
They actually have a way to tutor that.
Interesting. This card's cool. There's got a bit. There's a lot
This
of
card is cool, but I can't help but regret that this is not a support for Frieza starter deck.
lol. So next up we have King Cold Dynasty. Peter, run us through this one quickly.
We've seen this one in Death Notes. It's a 6 drop, but you're never going to pay that because you start with it. You only play one of it.
Mhm.
Barrier Field. Permanent. If your leader card is green, King Cold VR card, you can place any number of mono green extra cards with field skill. So it essentially says that you can have as many as you want mono green extra cards with field, but only one of each.
Mhm. Cool. Yeah, that's it's cool.
You can't activate extra. Yeah, it's essentially that. It doesn't do anything else besides allowing you to do more.
Yeah, which is cool. It's interesting. I like it. A new ruler, another one we've already seen. It's a generic green card, even though it feels very King Cold, but it's still really good. So I'll run through it quickly. It's a 2-cost, 1 specified green. Also, when this card is placed in the battle area, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, and then look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add up to 1 mono green card amongst them to your hand, and place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. When this card is placed in the drop area from the battle area by one of your skills, draw a card, then choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. Cool card, cycling, really good.
As we said, when you activate it, you get the Self Awaken, you add some cards, it replaces itself, and then when you sacrifice it, you cycle more.
Yeah, it's just good.
The fact that you can add any mono green card, of course, because it has a stipulation it's a mono green, you need to reveal it to your opponent to confirm that
Yeah.
the choice was
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So let's go to Unstoppable Invasion! Peter, you can take this one.
So it's a 2-drop field card with 1 specified green cost.
Mhm.
Your leader card is Green King Cold VR card, so this one is specifically for King Cold.
Mhm.
When this card is placed in the battle area, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Again, you don't need to. Your leader card gets 10,000 power and double strike for the turn.
Nice.
It's a good finisher. I'm not sure you want to play that early unless you want to Self Awaken.
Yeah, true that, true that.
And when this card in your battle area is placed in its own drop area with one of your skills, choose up to 1 of your opponent's unison cards and remove a marker from it. Again, not a very good payoff.
Yeah.
Against
Do you not? I don't know. I think that's quite good actually. I genuinely.
fine, but I think more often than not, it's not going to come in handy.
Okay. I like this one a lot more than I think you do. I'm cool. I'm excited to see where this goes, and also the artwork for this is incredible. This is fantastic. Frieza, Demolisher of Planet Vegeta. Wait, how is this not an SR? What? This is an uncommon.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So, a 1-drop 4K, 1 specified green. When this card is played, you draw 1 card, so a typical cantrip. Auto, 2 green. Choose 1 green extra card with energy cost of 2 or less and the field skill in your battle area. Place it in the owner's drop area. When this card is played, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and KO them. And this card gets 16,000 power and double strike at the end of your opponent's next turn.
Not bad. Not bad.
What? So it's a 3-drop board wipe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
you already need to have the field card on the board.
yeah, but you're gonna do that. It's King Cold.
Yeah, but it's 3-drop board wipe 20k double strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he demolishes Planet Vegeta. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah, he clearly does, because imagine doing that against Bardock.
Oh god, sadness. They don't have barrier, Peter. They're vulnerable. And then Golden Frieza, Pinnacle of the Clan. We've already seen this. It's a very terrifying boss monster. It's a 5-cost, 3 specified green, 110 combo, 25k power. It's only a rare, again, a card that looks like an SR. It's insane. It's got Deflect, Double Strike, Permanent. Reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1 for every 2 green extra cards in your battle area and drop area.
So you need 4 to play him as a 3-drop.
Yes. Activate main. Once per turn, choose 1 green extra card with an energy cost of 2 or less and the field skill in your battle area and place it in its owner's drop area. Choose up to one of your opponent's choose 1 card up to 1 card in your opponent's hand and up to 1 of their battle cards, ignoring barrier. Place them in their owner's drop areas, then switch this card to active mode. That's a very terrifying skill.
Yeah, that is really, really scary. So, because you sacrificed your own field, you're getting the skills of that field. And I still think we're going to get a rare or super super rare field for this.
You've got to, right? It just seems like
Kinda hope.
yeah, interesting. And then we have cooler, vicious ambush. I was gonna say ambition, but that's not right. Ambush. Peter, you could take this this little common guy.
Specified green critical attacker. 15,000 power. One green. If you lead a card as green, when you activate a green extra card, play this card from your hand.
Oh, that's good.
Play copies of this card for the turn.
So you pay you pay one for a green extra card. You pay one for him. Yeah, that's pressure. That's good.
Yeah.
That's real good. Also, I think surprise attack freezes. Sorry.
You can also still drop your field.
Yeah, yeah. I think surprise attack freeze is going to make a big comeback with this deck.
Oh god. This works with dormants.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh, this deck's going to be scary. This deck's going to be scary.
Not only that, this is going to be a very good card for any green deck that can use dormants because to your opponent's turn, dormant, pay one, play this.
Yeah, yeah, because you're going to use dormant for free with Demagogue. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Scary card. And
Demagogue does need to get hit here.
I think Demagogue has to get hit.
They're showing too many good green cards at the moment.
Yeah, Demagogue needs to get hit. I concur with you wholeheartedly. Demagogue needs to get hit.
That's that.
Wow, what like I'm so we didn't see much for Chilled. So
Because they only show us one of the archetypes today, so we're getting Shield on Wednesday.
yeah. So I'm still very intrigued by Chilled, but I love this. This Son Goku has me super interested. Yeah, like
I'm surprised they put in the Son Goku here.
I mean Saiyan Saga, Frieza Clown. Well, I mean it is. I mean it is. It's Goku versus Frieza, isn't it? But
Yeah, but we don't have Frieza here.
it's a good point. It's a good point. I don't know. I'm interested. I mean, actually, no. It's Frieza versus Cooler. No, it's not because it's Frieza Saga. I have no idea, Peter. I don't know where they were going with it, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah, exactly.
That.
That Goku, because it supports the Clash of Fate Goku.
Mhm.
It's the one from the Frieza Saga.
I need to check this. I need to check this draft box thing because I've got it right here. So you can wrap up this portion of today's reactions.
I don't know. I'm excited about this because it seems.
Yeah, it is a 5-drop. It is a 5-drop. So it's a 5-drop, triple strike barrier, activate main effects. I think that's what it's going for. I think that's to play this. Oh, I'm really excited for this card. Yeah, it don't make sense on theme necessarily, other than, okay, Goku fought Frieza and Cooler.
It feels a bit like the support because for King Pickle and all that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a very fair point. I mean,
Blue.
I think the best thing about this is that Clashku is a fan favorite deck. A lot of people really have a place in their hearts for that deck. I know a lot of people in the UK especially do. Also, when we first talked about it, that I'm sure we mentioned if there's a way to cheat out that 5-drop from Giant Force,
Yeah.
it could be
The
scary.
problem with that 5-drop from Giant Force was you needed to pay 5 for it.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're paying 2 for it. That changes a lot. That changes a lot.
Pay 4, but it can be split between multiple rounds.
Turns, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, true, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm really excited for this deck. King Cold, again, I'm still really interested. I think you're right. I think there's more to see with the field cards here.
I think we need at least 2 more field cards for it to be
How many have we got? We've got 3, haven't we, so far?
2. We got 2 and Dynasty. Dynasty doesn't count really.
Oh, we're not counting Dynasty. Okay, fair enough.
No, because Dynasty is just an enabler. It's not a field for the engine.
Nah,
I don't think it should be counted.
that's fair. Yeah, and it is just one of your leader cards. If you could give Unstoppable Invasion to Cooler, just double strike crit. And plus 10k. I still can't believe Golden Frieza Pinnacle's only a rare. Like, that's...
I still can't believe a lot of those are just a rare.
The Frieza, it being an uncommon is wild.
Yeah, that Frieza looks absolutely amazing.
I,
That 4-drop cooler and 2-drop cooler is going to be a menace in any green deck if the micro doesn't get hit. That's my statement. Both coolers, the 4-drop and the 2-drop, are too strong if the Migra stays around and you can keep on dropping dormants like that.
yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think it's the one card we can all unanimously agree on. Demagogue needs to be hit in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a limit, whether it's a rare, or whether it's an outright ban.
I think it needs to be just flat out banned. You can't keep that card because even if you crit the life, it helps with self awakening.
Oh yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. Um,
Because if that Demigra doesn't get hit, we will see a lot of green decks popping up.
yeah,
More than we have right now.
it's going to be Nidhoggmon all over again. um,
Yes.
so yeah, interesting choice on green. Like you said, I'm hoping we see at least one more field card that works with this.
Yeah.
But then there's also the opportunity that it might be in the promos, which would suck. But that's how it is
Well, I'm fully
sometimes.
expecting there's support for this in promos as well, but hopefully it's not going to be a Rabbit BR that is necessary to play the deck.
We'll see the chilled stuff on Wednesday, like you said. So tomorrow, I'm hoping.
Gohan or Androids? I
I'm.
think they're going to give us Gohan because we already seen parts of Gohan.
I was gonna say I'm hoping it's Gohan. Personally, like I want to see Gohan. Yeah, overall, what a crazy set of reveals. Again, I keep coming back to this Son Goku being my favorite thing about it, but that's just because it gets me excited to play one of my all-time favorite decks. Some of my favorite matches were against Clashku, so like lots of cool stuff with that. But like you said, that cooler counterplay is super good.
If you
And
guys are interested, by the way, tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT, we are going to be streaming Untapped Potential with the red and blue decks.
yes, that's true.
So make sure to join in.
And I think that's the perfect place to. And Peter, overall thoughts on these reveals today?
I'm excited for the King Cold.
Yeah.
Looks amazing. Green always has been my favorite color if you haven't.
Yeah, have you watched History of the Dragon Ball Super card game? Because goddamn, that's green in every deck. um,
Even if I don't have green leader, I do play green.
it's fine. I love the idea of having multiple field cards. It's very intriguing to me. Like design wise, it's super cool. It seems really strong. I can't wait to see how it's played in person. I can't wait to get playing with you and testing it and just seeing.
I have a printer ready for the proxy flag.
I can't wait. It's gonna be great. And I like how there's some just good generic green cards in here as well. So yeah,
I'm scared because the amount of I'm scared because of the amount of the good generic green support is a bit overwhelming.
at least right now. True,
Yes.
true. I can definitely see the fear, but we've also been there before with being like, oh, this seems really strong, and then nothing much comes of it. But you know, who knows?
But
Who
we know
knows?
that Dormant is going to be strong. And
That's true. That's true. So yeah, I've been Scott7. I've been your guildmaster. Like I said, guys, please head over to londonplayersguild.com to check out our tickets for the Crest of Courage and the One Star Ball event. You can also get product for the Dragon Ball Super card game on the website, which is awesome if you want to get some product. Check out our Patreon for even more incentives to get product. And also, again, shout out to UniXDBS doing a lot of good work similar to us. Really good guy, and he has cats. So if you like cats, there you go. That's our shout outs. That's our spiel. We're getting out of here. Look forwarding to tomorrow with you, Peter.